What's going on, everybody? I've been getting a lot of questions about the toolbox, how toolbox setups and everything. Okay, so probably should have done this video a long time. So we're gonna go over it. Now, there are several different ones that you can get, and I got this one at Dooley Depot's. No, I'll scratch it. I got this one at Dan because Dooley Depot was out at the time. Excuse me. Now, when I install it, all I did was I put it in, and what I did, I closed up. If you want to show them the gap right here, I just put it to where no one couldn't see it. See on the gap right there at the toolbox. Nobody can't get your hand, so you can't get your hand in there to get it. So that's why I've got it like that. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is, Steve Farmer was over here the other day, a couple weeks ago, and we was looking at his toolbox and mine. Now they're different, so I'm gonna tell you the measurements on mine, and then I believe I remember his measurements too. All right, so we'll go along. All right, so we'll measure it, and it is 57 inches long. All right, so we're gonna go wide. Mine is around, we're gonna say 19.5 inches wide. 19.5. Now, tall is, we're gonna go with, get it right here, go up 12 inches. Now, I have all my tools and everything in here, as you can see. I keep it loaded down. I've got my Milwaukee end pack underneath here, Milwaukee drill, all my Milwaukee, let's see, my little Milwaukee end ratchets, my batteries. I do have my my hookup, all my trailers, my bars and all that stuff. Pretty much everything, my signs, my tags, I keep everything in here. Now, whenever we was over here looking at Steve Farmer's, his was 2 inches wider than mine. So you can go on the measurements, and his was 2 inches wider and was still perfectly fine. So he could actually fit more stuff in his. Now, mine was actually a little bit taller than his. So, but as long as the battery and everything fits down in there, you're good to go. Now I do have a dent. Now these are here, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, are pain in the butt. They do come loose, and you have to adjust them, mess with them. I thought mine has broke a couple times actually. But, and you can also lock it. Now, this one was around $300. I think $300 or $320 at the door. I put it in myself. But that's pretty much all the measurements is on toolbox. Now I do have a dent in mine right here. That's because I was hooked up to a camper, and me and Steve Farmer and Shark Nose, we were unhooking my camper and laying a grill on top to do some grilling, and I was just getting used to the airbags on the truck, and it popped up and hit the thing and it bent my toolbox. But it still works perfectly fine, keeps everything nice and dry, and it opens up. The hinges on it work pretty good. So it don't matter if you go to Dan's or Dooley Depot and get one. I do think you need one. It makes it a whole lot easier. But you could probably get on Amazon, just take those measurements, get on Amazon, go to Tractor Supply or anywhere and try to find you one. And like I said, you can go a little bit taller. Just make sure whenever you're getting one, your fifth wheel right here, just picture the kingpin and everything coming into the fifth wheel, and you don't want it too low, too high to where you're going to hit this as you're backing into the fifth wheel. And long wise, you're looking for this angle, well, you can see I could have went a whole lot more wider, because you'll be perfectly fine. I mean, I could have probably got one at least 4, 6 more inches wider, which I could have held even more stuff. So that's all it is on it for the toolbox. Now I'm making this video because I've had a lot of questions ever since I've started doing videos about the toolboxes and other stuff. So I'm making this to help everybody out. And if anybody else has any more questions, just put them down below. If you got any more questions as far as of a setup that you want me to do a video on, I'll do a small video on it and put it out, so that way it helps you out and everybody else. That's all. It's gonna wrap this video up. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe out there. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. See you on the next one.